Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is Nur Izzati Nadia binti Nur Azman. Today, I would like to present the proposal of my final year project entitled The Efficacy of Biological Mosquito Breeding Trap (BMOBAT) as a tool in reducing dengue factor in Bandar Baru Bangi, Selangor. According to World Health Organization 2012, dengue is a major public health concern throughout tropical and subtropical regions of the world and reported almost 75% of the global population exposed to dengue. So this data have been taken from National Crisis Preparedness Response Center 2020. During the 12th week in the year 2020, a total of 1,874 dengue cases and 2 dengue deaths were reported. The cumulative number of reported dengue cases from 29 December 2019 until 27 March 2020 is increasing to 34,128 compared to last week, which 32,951 cases were reported. As you can see, Selangor records the highest number of dengue cases compared to the other states. However, the number is still a marked improvement compared to the dengue cases in the year 2019. Despite current measures taken for decades, a number of dengue cases in Malaysia fails to show expected results. There is no any effective vaccine or medicine is available yet. Therefore, there is an urgent need to develop vector control tools for sustained control of Aedes population in endemic communities. One of the effective tools for control strategy that's suggested by World Health Organization 2012 is lethal ovitrap. Lethal ovitrap basically consists of black or dark colored container filled with water with one or several attractants to lure the mosquitoes. So these traps are designed to attract and kill egg-bearing female. And this is one of the type of lethal ovitrap that developed by Kajang Municipal Council is called as biological mosquito breeding trap or BMOBAT. So to make this work, there's a new approach for the control of Aedes mosquito. So this approach named auto-dissemination. The auto-dissemination approach may be means of insecticide delivery into cryptic habitats that are otherwise hard to treat by conventional methods. And according to Caputo et al. 2012, auto-dissemination is known as pull and push. Pull is attraction of wild mosquitoes to pyriproxyfen contaminated sites for contamination, and push is dispersal of contaminated mosquitoes and dissemination of pyriproxyfen to larval habitats. And the most commonly used chemical in auto-dissemination station has been the insect growth regulator pyriproxyfen, which does not cause the immediate mortality or impair adult activity. This is because of pyriproxyfen is a juvenile hormone analog that targets the mosquito's larva at the pupal development stage. This approach seems to be a feasible strategy based on Aedes species skip oviposition behavior that typically Aedes may lay its eggs in several sites. And this is how Aedes mosquitoes transport the particles of pyriproxyfen on their body or legs to the containers that they visit subsequently. So the exposure of the adult mosquito population achieved through the use of artificial structure, which called as dissemination station, which lure the mosquitoes seeking oviposition or resting sites. According to Chen et al. 2013, Thermophos, the only approved larvicide which widely used to control container breeding Aedes since 1973 in Malaysia, and the emergence of Thermophos resistance in Aedes albopictus have been reported early in Malaysia. As you all know, world is having problem on the climate change and it's getting hotter and may lead to heat stress. So, Fu et al. Stated that heat stress actually can reduce Wolbachia density and cystoplasmic incompatibility intensity. According to Abad Franch et al. 2015, Aedes species like to breed in small water-holding containers that are difficult to detect and make the cryptic breeding sites remain untreated. Next, the research question is Bimobate effective in reducing mosquito population and dengue cases in Bandar Baru Bani? For the general objective, to study the effectiveness of Bimobate in order to reduce dengue cases in Bandar Baru Bani. For specific objective, first, to measure the effectiveness of pyriproxyfen as an auto-dissemination tool. Second, to determine the effectiveness of oligoside net installed in Bimobate. And last, to compare rate of adult emergence from the Ovitrap and Bimobate. Research hypothesis: Bimobate is effective in reducing mosquito population and dengue cases in Bandar Baru Bani. Methodology: this study will be conducted in Bandar Baru Bani, which divided to 2 treatment sites and 1 control site. Pre-treatment phase will be carried out for 4 weeks. First, install Ovitrap at control and 2 treatment sites, and then collect all pedal in Ovitrap and replace with a new one. Brought back to the lab to calculate the eggs, and third install will be used in bioassay. This phase conducted in order to obtain baseline data for the pre-mosquito population. Basically, steps in intervention phase same with the previous phase, which is a pre-treatment phase. The difference is only in treatment site, install Bimobate and Ovitrap, while for control site, install only the Ovitrap without the Bimobate. In post-treatment phase, remove all the Bimobate in both treatment sites and leave Ovitrap in control and treatment sites. First, the process of mosquito colonization must be conducted in pre-treatment phase before testing the larva bioassay. This is in order to get the third install of the larva that will be used in the larva bioassay test. After collect 20 to 25 third install, put into plastic cup and leave for 24 hours. Then observation continues until controlled larva emerge into adult or die, and then record. According to World Health Organization 2005, collect the data from all the pedals in Ovitrap in order to get an average in treatment and control sites for every week. So for every death of larva, pupa, or mosquitoes, the mortality rate is calculated using this formula. It's mortality in bracket percent equal x minus y divided by x times 100. And the right side is emergence inhibitions formula, which is for the number of larvae and pupa that do not develop successfully into viable adults. This is the method that we will be using during this study, which is Bimobate as a lethal Ovitrap. So has the oligoside net, which is coated with the permethrin, the pyriproxyfen, the dose concentration is 0.05, and others. Before installing Bimobate to treatment sites, there are 6 steps included that must be followed. For data analysis, I will use PET test for both objectives, which is to measure the effectiveness of pyriproxyfen as an auto-dissemination tool, and also to determine the effectiveness of oligoside net installed in Bimobate. While for multivariate analysis of variance or in MANOVA is to achieve the objectives of to compare the rate of adult emergence from the Ovitrap and Bimobate. Okay, this is my demo table and the Gantt chart, and the last is references. And that's all from me. Thank you.